Saladin and Richard the Lionheart.
Saladin al-Ayyubi, also known as Saladin, is widely known as one of the most important people in the Middle East during the medieval times. He is the one that founded the Ayyubi dynasty, and he was also the first person that held the title of custodian of the two holy mosques. Here's a short insight into the history of Saladin and how he became such an iconic name.
At the Battle of Hattin 1187, at the end of the day, guys, going outside does you a whole lot of good. You just gotta visit places, don't sit at home every time. So I'm trying to live my life to the fullest. So how are we gonna be listening to this? We press here outside.
Outside on the line number 3, press the number and the relay. Okay. Outside on the line. Yeah. You go outside this way, you take a little bit on the right.
Okay, push.
And of course, the Lord's Church. Thousands of pilgrims who arrived in the port of Akko and moved to Jerusalem were assisted by the brethren who attended to their every need and provided them with medical care and safe accommodation. To begin your tour, you must first descend about 6 meters below the current level. In the Crusader period, this was 2 meters lower from where life unfolded.
All right, so now we gotta begin our tour. So now we go to number 4. So this is number 4, and we descend. Guys, we're going under.
British founders on the ground.
We have to listen to number 4 to actually know what went on here.
This
4.
is the ground hall where the British discovered.
During the British Mandate,
During the
British
British Mandate.
archaeologists started exploring the compound, but comprehensive excavations began only in the 1960s. Areas that have not yet been excavated remain in the complex to this day.
All right, so now number 5. So this is number 5. Let's listen.
There is no commentary for this number. Let's take a look at Akko's historical past. In this hall, allow us to take you 5,000 years back in time, approximately when the Egyptians built the first pyramids. Akko's first inhabitant settled in Tel Akko, north of the Naaman River, River Belus, in the Canaanite period. The town was surrounded by a fortified wall, as customary at the time.
Wow, look at this artifact.
Ancient period, 586.
Hellenistic period, 332 to 63 BC.
Let me press number 6.
the Phoenician period Iron Age, 1200 to 586 BC. Alright, so this is the Persian period. Let's listen to what it says. It's number 6.
Excavations held at the Tell uncovered coins from the Persian period, when coin minting began in the land of Israel. During the Hellenistic period, the Tell was abandoned, and its inhabitants moved to the peninsula, ancient Akko as we know it today. A port of large dimensions was built, whose remnants are gradually being excavated.
Alright, number 7.
During the Roman period, the city was declared a Roman colony and was renamed Colonia Claudia Ptolemais. It was frequently visited by Rome's rulers and military leaders, including Julius Caesar. The first Roman road in the land of Israel was paved from Akko to Antioch. In the Byzantine period, Emperor Constantine declared that Christian worship was permitted throughout the empire.
Inhabitant to
Akko became
Christianity
an important
become
Christian
prominent
center
in the
with
city.
numerous churches and
Skyline from the
monasteries.
2nd century on the
The
wall.
first bishop naturally resided in Jerusalem.
Similarity to the time
However,
of
as the
Jerusalem
church
and
continued
Judea,
establishing its presence,
until the end of
bishops
the
were appointed in all the urban
period,
communities,
Akko continued
including
to serve as
Caesarea
the center
and
of
Akko.
influence. Wow.
That was interesting. Oh, we still gotta go down. Travel vlogs, what can you say about this?
Man, I'm just dumbfounded, man. I'm dumbfounded. You know, this place is, they say it's a prison.
Yeah?
This is underground prison for during the time of these invaders. You know, I call it invaders.
No time.
The Knights Templar were banned.
Yeah.
So where's the next? We go up.
We go up. Look at all this. So now, the early Islamic period, number 8.
In the early Islamic period, the city was
This
known
is
as Akko.
during the time of Arab
Mosques
conquest.
dominated the skyline.
Yeah,
New
the early
coins were
Islamic
minted,
period.
and different languages were heard in the city,
638 to
and a large
1099.
shipyard was constructed. After having briefly touched upon the changing faces of Akko, you will now take a look at the people who built the fascinating compound you are standing in. Prepare yourself, the Crusades are about to begin.
Nearly 200 years ago, 9 knights founded our order to protect pilgrims on the road to Jerusalem.
The Knights Templar were banned warrior monks, formed shortly after the Christians had retaken Jerusalem in 1091, and were going from all over Europe to Jerusalem in one larger.
These people they build during those days, man.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, look what is
Just
underground.
just look at this. Wow. And the toxic technology begin today. Whoa, my God.
This is what people are building underground back in the days. And it was discovered not too long ago when the British were here. The British excavators found this place.
These men gave up everything, all their wealth. Although the organization was rich, these men carried no money.
Oh my God.
Buried underground, they didn't know until
Look.
they found it.
And still another underground.
See, underground.
Another underground.
The city of population. Akko population.
The city's population.
See that? nobilities of the Italian communists and of the military order, including monks and knights, as well as members of the various kinds of Richard Christians, Muslim, Jew, Samaritan, passerby, and foot soldiers. So many privileged who arrived across served to the Holy Land.
Person feel lost for this place, so there's so many places in this country that a lot of people didn't know existed. A lot of places. I've been hearing about the Crusaders Hall, nice hall, in Akko, but for some reason I didn't bring myself here up until today. This is wonderful. This is amazing. This is perplexing, right? This is incredible. It just makes you feel like you are in that period. So guys, I present to you a view of the Templars Hall, the Knights Hall.
Gave up everything, all their wealth, although the organization was rich.
And of course with their flags. Just look at this. Beautiful, lovely. I'm just in awe. The Hospitaller Order of St. John. Look at this artifact here, well preserved. Wow. Oh my God, guys. Really, what can I show to you? What can I show to you? No video can actually, make you feel the awesomeness of this place. No video can ever make you feel that. We just try our best to show you what we can. Saladin and Richard the Lionheart.
Saladin al-Ayyubi, also known as Saladin, is widely known as one of the most important people in the Middle East during the medieval times. He is the one that founded the Ayyubi dynasty, and he was also the first person that held the title of custodian of the two holy mosques. Here's a short insight into the history of Saladin and how he became such an iconic name.
At the Battle of Hattin 1187, in fact, for you to even imagine that where I'm standing right now was in the year 1187. That is even wow. At the Battle of Hattin 1187, Saladin defeated the Crusaders and conquered the key cities of Jerusalem and Akko.
Saladin lived between 1137 and 1193. He was both the Sultan of Syria and Egypt. And the reason why he is widely known is because he got to defeat multiple Crusader states at the Battle of Hattin. He also captured Jerusalem in 1187. He got to unify the eastern part of Egypt down to Arabia. He got to maintain his supremacy. In doing so, Saladin repelled the Third Crusade, and he also managed to destroy the Latin East states. He is indeed an iconic person from that time, both thanks to his political and warfare skill, but also thanks to his personality.
And this is a stone from that period. See, remains of monumental inscription, rule of Saladin, marble Akko. Just look at this. And it's well preserved. So this is called Artisans Lane, Remember, guys, we're in the Knight's Hall. Look at the vastness of it, even in that period. So if in our dispensation this looks big, imagine how big it should have looked for them at their own time. Natural healing products. Guys, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna come back there later. The communes in Akko. After Akko's conquest in 1104, King Baldwin I allocated one of the city's quarters to the Genoese residents, the token of gratitude for their help. Wow.
Yet Saladin was one of those people that never gave up. In order to create the coalition, Saladin had to rely on a combination of diplomacy and warfare. He fought and defeated an army at Hama in 75, so he had to deal with some battles here and there. Another thing to note here is the fact that he cemented his power mostly thanks to the Caliph of Baghdad recognized him to be the governor of Yemen, Egypt, and Syria. Despite that, Aleppo was still independent, and it was ruled by Nur ad-Din's son. The son was bringing quite a lot of trouble from a diplomatic perspective. Since the Sultan of Egypt survived 2 attacks, Saladin replied to that by attacking the Masyaf assassin castle. Not only did he defeat them, but he also pillaged the entire area, which was quite the achievement for that time. But Saladin wasn't always about warfare. He usually tried to get things done the diplomatic way.